Bang! What is about National Wrestling Shooters, members and viewers? This is Scott Casey Gale, the owner, chairman, creator of the National Wrestling Shooters. Today, I'm going to give you my recap and review of NWA Powerrr episode 6 and entitled More Questions Than Answered. I thought this was a really good episode. Very confusing, but all in all, a very good episode. So the commentators for the show were Joe Gowling and Jim Cornette. Okay, let's begin with the review, shall we? Here we go. The show began with the Rock and Roll Express coming out for an interview with David Marquez. Ricky Morton wished luck to Homicide and Eddie for the tag title match tonight as the challengers joined them at the interview desk. Kingston said they can't lose tonight with this stamp of approval. I thought this is a good way to start the show. I really enjoyed this interview. It's always cool to see the Rock and Roll Express. I mean, I loved the Rock and Roll Express back in the 1980s in their heyday. I mean, they were an amazing tag team. They were entertaining. All in all, good interview. And then the first match: Trevor Murdoch versus Caleb Conley. Murdoch caught Conley and hit a spinebuster. Conley took them in the chest and hit a double stomp for the 2 count. Murdoch stomped a kielbasa with his knees and used a half Nelson to slam Conley. Murdoch hit the Bulldog coming up the top turnbuckle for the victory. Winner Trevor Murdoch. At 3 minutes and 39 seconds. I thought this was a pretty decent match to open the show. I mean, I like Trevor Murdoch. I think he's a pretty decent wrestler. Caleb Conley, I think, is also a pretty good wrestler. Anyway, good match. And then, one of my favorite segments. Aaron Stevens came up to speak with Joe Gowling and stated he is no longer part of the NWA, and the audience cheered and sang goodbye. Stevens had a good comeback, stating it's obvious to why Broadway isn't located in Atlanta. He is leaving for California, never to return. I thought this was funny and entertaining. Like I've said many times before, Aaron Stevens can do anything. He could be a face, heel, tweener, and he is pure gold on the mic. However, I don't really think that Aaron Stevens is quitting. I think this is just part of the NWA storyline. I definitely see Aaron Stevens coming back. I don't know what his contract deal is, but I think this is just part of the storyline. I'm really looking forward to seeing how Aaron Stevens quitting NWA plays out, because I know they're gonna go somewhere with this. And then it was Marty Bell and Thunder Rosa versus Krista Rose and Brooklyn Creed. Bell and Rose formed an alliance last week by attacking Allison Kay together. Cornette acknowledged not being the biggest fan of some women's wrestling in the past, but likes Thunder Rosa. I thought that was pretty cool to Jim Cornette to say. Rosa hit a double stomp up the top to Creed as Bell attacked Rose on the apron. Rosa scored a cover on Creed. Winner Thunder Rosa and Marty Bell at 1 minute 34 seconds. Very, very short but entertaining match, and I am very impressed with Thunder Rosa. Thunder Rosa is a star. She can wrestle. She can definitely wrestle. She definitely has the it factor. And I'm really looking forward to seeing what else they do with Thunder Rosa. I personally like to see her be the NWA Women's Champion. Because like I said, she has a bright future in her. I am sold on Thunder Rosa. I don't know, very good, quick match. And then Marquez interviewed the winner with Bell, stating her future is with Thunder Rosa. Rosa spoke Spanish, which Bell translated, and Allison Kay has had no idea what is coming for her. And just very good interview. I like this. I like the way NWA does their interviews. I like how they get. I like how they get to the point and make the interviews mean something. This is why I love. And this is one of the reasons why I love NWA Powerrr so much. And then James Storm reacted to his national title loss last week, but has a bigger fish to fry and is coming for the NWA champion Nick Aldis. I'm really looking forward to seeing that, because I want to see that match. I want to see James Storm versus Nick Aldis for the NWA, the World Heavyweight title. And then the new NWA National Champion Colt Cabana entered to speak with Marquez. He'll be a fighting champion, face anyone. Ricky Starks came up to deliver a message that everybody knows that crocodile leather is my pleasure. But I think I'm sold on good. I thought that was I really enjoyed that too. and it was really cool to see Ricky Starks come out and accept the challenge. So I think next in episode 7 we're gonna see Colt Cabana versus Ricky Starks. Oh, so it's, yes, I'm really looking to see how this plays out and where they go with this. But yeah, this is a very good. It was very, but this is a very good segment. I really enjoyed this. It got to the point. It wasn't long, and it got to the point. And that's what I love. And then Dan Parker versus the question mark. The question mark is the masked man that the promos have been alluding from the past episodes. Parker was built from Palm Beach, Ontario. That the Gaudi put over a nice place it is, and there is a go-kart track worth checking out. The question mark landed one punch and won. Winner of the question mark at 0 minutes and 54 seconds. This was interesting. This is very interesting. I'm pretty much I'm kind of invested in the question mark guy. Who is he? Who is he really? Is he somebody that fans know, or is he a newcomer? Where are they gonna go with the question mark? I also want to see how this home tie question mark ordeal plays out, and what they do with him, and who is his next opponent gonna be. But yeah, very interesting match. And then, however, I would say it was campy, but I like campy stuff. I like campy things. Next, they ran training footage as Thunder Rosa prepared for her fight in Combat Americas last week, completely out of character for some training footage where she had her face paint. It was almost like hey, they were promoting a completely different person, but she was identified as Thunder Rosa with more to follow in the video diary. I like that. I thought that was a very good video package. I liked seeing Thunder Rosa train. I thought there was very good training footage. I see, and I'm like I said, Thunder Rosa, she is a star. They're going somewhere with her. They are definitely going somewhere with her. And then Eli Drake came out and doesn't care why Camille isn't talking, which is what the show is promoted around tonight. He said that she may reveal the truth that there's one man that will take Aldous' title, and it's him. The crowd chanted for the question mark, so this guy got over big to the crowd. Now I would really like to see Camille talk in one episode. I know the past 6 episodes she hasn't said anything, which is very interesting. But I would like to see Camille talk. I want to know what she sounds like, because I think she's. I think she really has something going for herself. So yeah, I definitely want to see Camille talk. And I thought this was also another good segment. And then Wildcard confronted Drake and told him to shut his mouth and to mind his business, alluding to Wildcard having an alliance with Aldous. Very interesting. Ken Anderson appeared and appears to be setting up a team. I have a very keen interest in this. Ken Anderson, another character another wrestler that WWE totally dropped the ball with. It's always good to see Ken Anderson. And I'm really looking forward to seeing this team that he's possibly forming, and where they go with this. And then Billy Corgan had a taped message to announce that the pay-per-view and next tapings are sold out. He pushed fans to sign up for the email list for a future announcement that will impact their program. This is a very good video from Billy Corgan, the owner of NWA. And wow, the next set of tapings been sounding out in a heartbeat. NWA, I mean, they listen to their fans. They sell like hotcakes. and that's a very good look for them. NWA is definitely doing the right thing. Billy Corgan knows exactly what he's doing. So, and I think I might just sign up for the email list for a future announcer that'll impact that program. Hopefully, they could possibly get a TV deal. But yeah, I definitely want to see what this future announcement is going to be that's going to impact the program. And then there was another Tony Falk ad selling baby faces and heels for $15,000 that he personally grows. I guess it's cheaper than operating the performance center. Tony Falk is amazing. I like Tony Falk. He is just amazing. I mean, the way he does his ads, the way MWA is using this character, it's always entertaining to see. No matter what Tony Falk does, he's always entertaining because this guy can definitely talk. And this guy, I mean, hell, I would buy something from Tony Falk. I like this guy. And then after that, Gaudi interviewed Nick Aldis about his latest shirt and tie. He said this business, the MWA and the fans owe the wrestlers nothing. He does things the right way and mentions his interactions with Dory Funk Jr. and Harley Race in the past. He was sitting at ringside for the main event to make sure no shenanigans take place. I thought this was a very well done interview. I mean, Nick Aldis, he got to the point. He got to the point, and he meant what he said, and he means what he says. I mean, like I said, Nick Aldis, I'm a fan of him. I think he's been a very good longest reigning NWA World Champion. And I wonder who he's going to lose to. But anyway, all in all, this was a good interview. Now it's time for the main event. Thomas Latimer, Royce Isaacs versus Eddie Kingston and Homicide for the MWA tag titles. Cornette flew to break, but the Broad erupted, so they ignored the break. Latimer dropped Kingston with a right hand in the corner. He made it to the corner and Homicide entered the match. Cornette noted no one is cosplaying wrestler in this match. Kingston took a DDT but fought back against Latimer. Kingston's knee gave out a suplex and Latimer attacked the injured body part. With all four down, the audience chanted MWA. Homicide showed up. Homicide was shoved up the turnbuckle and landed on the edge of the apron and in front of Aldis. Wildcard double teamed Kingston and Isaacs and pinned him after hitting Hush Money. Winners Thomas Latimer and Roy Isaacs at 17 minutes and 16 seconds. Very, very, very good main event. I really enjoyed this. I mean, this is how this is how you do a tag team match. This is how you book a tag team. MWA is totally on fire. I mean, they know how to use the women's divisions. They know how to use the wrestlers. And they know how to use their tag team division. And I really liked how this. I really enjoyed this main event. I thought it was a very good main event, and it did not disappoint. And then Camille came out, and then after the match, Camille came out and Aldis stopped her. This led to all the teams from the tag division emerging from the back, with Eli Drake and Ken Anderson. The Dawsons and James Storm were also out to end the show with everyone arguing. Very, very interesting way to end the show. I liked it. And I want to see what happens in next week's episode. Anyway, I would give this episode of Nwa Powerrr a 9 out of 10, 5 stars, 2 thumbs up, way up in the triple plus. And like I said, very, very impressed, very, very confusing and impressive episode. And I'm looking forward to seeing next week's episode 7 to see what happens from there, where how everything plays out. And where this arguing and where the tag teams arguing with each other is gonna lead to. Anyway, comment down below in the comment section. Tell me what you thought of Nwa Powerrr episode 6. More questions to answer. And what else are you looking forward to? Anyway, you stay classy, live long and prosper, and peace out.